Hello, this is Stephen Childs, author of The World Fairness Agreement, and that's the Nataraj Tandava. Shiva in the form of the cosmic dance, that's the fire that destroys evil at the end of the world. And with that, I'm going to talk about the dream I had years ago. They told me, this was after I learned that they're giving me dreams about the future. They confirmed that they were extraterrestrials, that they know the future. And they told me that there's aliens that are different from them. There's a war against them. They have control of planet Earth. Not for long, because they told me the future, and it's that these controlling aliens, they use all kinds of manner of trickery, deception, everything in the book to try to gain control of me and others. And it might be that most of the humans are already under control. They're already under control. A lot of them don't know anything about this, so they're under control because they haven't even begun. They might not be under control, but they haven't even become aware there's a war going on. They don't even know anything about it yet. That's all they know is what they've heard from religion. Well, this is where religion came from. And it's in the mythology. The Nataraj is standing on a demon right there in that piece of artwork, holding the demon down. It's weird that he has his hair going out two different ways on the side. I had a dream that my anger went out the top of my head. See the fire at the top of his head? And it went up and hit like a ceiling in the sky and went both directions. It went out as fire that went both directions, right and left. So, see, my point here is I'm not the only one receiving these messages. Like yesterday, I'm smelling sewer. And I heard inside my mind, the inner voice saying that the white Christian nationalists are using me for the sewer because they're trying to defeat me. And turnaround's fair play, so that's what they'll end up being. See what I'm saying? It's karma. And I made up this poem. We burn this shit with fire, so don't be such a liar. So it's weird how sometimes people smell crap when I'm around. I smell it when they're around. I don't know what's going on. It's all I can do is not do other people wrong as best I can. And if I do people wrong, say I'm sorry if it's appropriate. See, sometimes I do people wrong and it's no voice, no communication. It's all within my own mind. Judgment. Criticizing them in some way. And I don't want to be that way, so I'm trying to find out why I'm that way. Is it me? Is it some other mind that does it within my mind? Sometimes it is. They will do something in your mind and trick you as if it's your fault for doing it. And it was the person that's blaming you that's involved with this conspiracy against you. They're good at it. So they're using sex attraction, like they're hoping that I want a girlfriend, that I want to get married, that I want to have sexual feelings. And I'm just practicing Buddhism, no celibacy right now today. I don't want any sexual feelings. So it takes that card's gone. See, I'm seeing all their cards. I know every card they got, and they've already played them all again. I've seen this happen time and time again. So they go from that to some kind of threat, like, you insulted somebody, and so now we're going to have to kill you because you insulted our people. So they try to control you with sex, and then they try to control you with fear. And then, when that gives up, they'll threaten you that you're going to get sick and puke. You can see they're getting desperate. They're to the point where they're telling each other to ignore me. Ignore him, frustrate him, slow him down. I'll tell you in progress everything I'm hearing him say. He just said, slow him down. Run him off the road, they said earlier. And this is what's going on within my mind. I'm experiencing this inner dialogue of someone telling their group to hurt me or kill me and that kind of thing. And so this is what I'm experiencing as we speak. As I'm making this video, this is what's happening. This is why I made the video, to document what's going on within my mind that has these inner voices manifest, or thought communication, whatever you want to call it. It's not sound, it happens within the mind. And they make it sound like it's outside of the mind by making it overlapped on the traffic noise, for instance. Or sometimes somebody will be talking and they'll insert or overlap another thought along with the person. So it's to deceive you into thinking that person said that. They're trying to turn you against that person. Or perhaps it's a person you respect, and so they're trying to manipulate you through that person that you respect, and they make you hear this secondary line of communication within your mind that's telling you you're wrong. I've been listening to a YouTube video of Jerry Wise. He's teaching about narcissistic abuse and how it works, the gaslighting, the control tactics, the scapegoating, the labeling as the problem. All of these things I know firsthand because that's what I'm going through. And it's not my family of origin. The culture itself is more narcissistic than my family of origin was. It was there. It's everywhere. There's narcissism everywhere you go. I don't think my mother was ever diagnosed, but I suspect she's a covert narcissist. She was very manipulative. And it's like I hear these descriptions of narcissistic families and I relate with it so well. So I'm close to defeating them, this alien group that they don't have bodies. Kind of matches up with the view that Satan is beings that a third of the people went with Satan, that kind of thing. Kind of matches up with that. But then when you listen to the religions, they're the Antichrist itself. They're anti-truth. My feeling is that Christ means actual truth. It's not a person. The metaphor is that it is a person. But the actual truth is that it's the actual truth. That's the truth and the way. 2 and 2 is 4. So, it's all we need to do is work daily on not doing other people wrong and being helpful. We're here to help, not to harm. We care about everyone. And they'll try to disturb us to the point where we're not doing that. They put us in anger. And I don't care if they do, because when I go into anger, it benefits me. I'm like Ted Owens. Look into Ted Owens, the PK man. Something would make him angry, and there would be hurricanes. There would be disasters. That's what I see happening with me. Shiva. The story goes, do not make Shiva angry. When you make Shiva angry, the destroyer of evil, and you make him angry, it's a wrath of God story. He does stuff like I'm describing: hurricanes, tornadoes, wrecks, catastrophes, wars. Have a great day. Don't make me angry. We are Team Fairness. We are winning. You're invited to join us. We will win. You will not defeat us. It's not possible. I've already been told they surrender. The controlling aliens, they surrender to the guidance from me. I'm in the role of Christ or Satan. Take your pick. It's the same thing in my dreams. I can be Baphomet or Christ in my dreams. So I'm speaking to both sides. There's only one side. It's the actual truth. So join the winning side, because you're losing to the actual truth until you join it. So I'm scolding them on this video because I know they hear me. They hear me. They hear my thoughts. They know every thought I'm thinking. That's where they live, is in the mind. They don't live anywhere else. It's really strange. I want to show you this twitch I have, if I can get it in the camera. Now it stopped. It's right past right at my elbow on my arm. I'm too close. The camera's not designed to do that. I'd have to zoom it out. And it stopped now. Now it started again. It's playing games with me. And that's what it does. It's like there's some mind controlling it other than my own. Maybe it's not. But we had this this kind of humorous joke, play on words. Life's a bitch and then you die? No, it was life's a twitch. Life's a twitch and then they die. So I'm changing it. So they're going to be gone because they didn't take the guidance. I'm supposed to guide them. The guidance is already here. It's the way of fairness. It's the World Fairness Agreement. It's stop doing others wrong and you're totally forgiven and we don't care what you did. See, for them to fight against this, they are really desperate for some reason. It's pathetic. They're absolutely pathetic losers. And they're still trying to get me to give up. I can see all their cards. They play the same cards every time. And I win a game every time. Thanks for listening. I heard from when I was watching the video of Jerry Wise teach about narcissism, I heard overlap on that, and he said there's good news. Stay tuned.